Was Canutillo. That's where JC Navarrete is holding out.
And he joins us now live from Donovan. JC, how does it look out there?
So, Steph, you tell me, it looks like it's underwater. We have seen a lot of rain in this area. Like Doppler Dave was saying, there were parts of the day where it just came down in buckets. Canutillo was one of them. You'll see where I'm standing right now. It is underwater, and it is about my ankle. But the closer I walk here towards this pole, you'll see it does get a little bit deeper, making its way. I don't want to fall in the hole, but you'll see it does make its way now towards my calf. So you'll see just how much water has accumulated here. The only good news here is that the flooding here hasn't really made its way down to Donovan, which is a main thoroughfare for Canutillo, meaning traffic can continue. The bad news, though, is that many residential areas along Donovan are completely flooded, along with other areas in the borderland.
We encourage you to please go ahead of time. Do not wait until water is actually coming, into your home or near your property. Be prepared. Get those sandbags ahead of time.
Some El Pasoans did just that. Dozens making their way to pick up sandbags, preparing for the first alert. The clouds in the sky telling of what's to come today. All day we've been seeing folks around town come picking up bags just like this one to protect their property. One man we spoke to tells me anytime he sees the sky turn this color, he knows he's in for a long day.
Oh my goodness, here we go again. Every time it's gonna rain like this. The last time it was hell, and I guess it's gonna be the same thing today.
The commute did become hell at times as gusts were tearing through I-10, followed by rain and even hail. The first alert doing more than just flooding streets. Streetlights were knocked out as part of a power outage that even affected ABC7. Delilah Kemmerling and her family were caught off guard at Escarate Park.
I saw the gusts and they came and knocked down our canopies and broke them. We were a little upset about it, but we could see that the wind bands and the rain bands were kind of around us.
The family out there tonight to camp as part of an event. The storm brought with it torrential rain that has now become flooding here in Canutillo. If you do take a look behind me, you'll see the county has brought in a tanker truck to help alleviate the mess here. That's now the second one that's been brought in. Right behind it, you'll see there's a third one in line. Workers here have a long night ahead of them.
It's very frustrating because sometimes the car just won't want to go through, so then you got to find another route. I told them it's time to wake up and time to look around. There's way too many problems out here. We can't be ignored for longer.
Live.
Now, you heard from several folks all around town. We started our day in the northeast side of town. We made our way towards Sunland Park, that area. We saw Wrestler where the lights were out in West El Paso. Now we're here in Canutillo. We've covered a lot of miles here and a lot of areas around town all complaining about the same thing, having power outages, seeing localized flooding. That's exactly why we've been warning you about this first alert again since Thursday. And it's also important to remember, again, we are not out of the thick of it just yet. Monsoon season going strong. That's why if you haven't picked up sandbags and you live in an area that floods, you're going to want to do that. Take a look behind me. That's what's going on right now. You'll see there's a pumper that is pumping all the water out. I know it seems redundant because there's nothing there to pick it up, but earlier this evening we were seeing the county bringing in their trailers to pick up these gallons and gallons of water that are lying on the street. We've been seeing a ton of trailers coming in. We're of course going to be seeing more of them throughout the evening because workers do have a very, very late night here to clear out all of this water before the morning does begin. Worth noting, First Street along West Street is completely closed off, so that's part of your commute. You're going to have to continue to head west there and then make a turn there at the light because there is no access to those houses here through West Avenue. Again, First at West are completely closed down. We're here in Canutillo. We're keeping an eye on the flooding, and we're going to be here all night long keeping an eye on this area. So, of course, we'll be checking in with you and updating you here, of course, on air and on our website, kvia.com. For now, though, reporting live from Canutillo, Texas, JC Navarrete, ABC7.